Oh. Hello again. My name is Emma. Yeah, I think I mentioned yesterday because I did a vlog in my backyard, but it didn't really come out that great, only because I don't know. I tried to upload it and it just wouldn't go. I don't know what happened, to tell you the truth. It finally did go up, but maybe because I put it on my desktop, or maybe because it didn't have the video player. It didn't go through, but it ended up going up twice, but I wasn't finished describing what the video was about, so I just threw it to YouTube, and I was like, no, wait a minute, what just happened? So I don't know if anybody saw it or not. It did go, I mean, it was up there. I just, you know, I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna give it another go, of course, today, and we'll see what happens when. You know what? I was going to bring a sweater with me and I completely forgot. It is chilly out here. I mean, if you're under the sun, I mean, really, it is a beautiful day out here, but if you're under the sun, it's nice and toasty and warm, but when you're in the shade, it's kind of cold. Hi, little squirrely, hello. I hope I'm not invading your property. Just looking at me like, what the heck are you doing here? Why are you here? Hi, how's it going? Are you okay? You don't mind me being here? I better hurry up and get out of his space. Anyway, don't have a teacup because there was just no way I was going to be able to bring a teacup out here. So, or yeah, any kind of teacup. Because I usually have two. I have one for my coffee that I drink in the morning, and then I have the other one, which you guys have seen the other one that I use, the white one, and that's the one I drink the tea out of. Like I had mentioned before, I really don't like coffee cups, only because they're so heavy. And I mean, the last time I did say I did have a coffee, I only had 2 coffee cups. I mean, I do have other coffee cups, but they're like for holidays, you know, like St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, Christmas. I have all those, you know, but I only bring them out to drink from. I only bring them out like for decorations, and that's it. I don't drink out of them. So, but I do have coffee cups. I just don't like drinking out of them, again, because they're just too darn heavy. They're really heavy. I remember I ended up in a hospital, and they had these beautiful little coffee cups. Well, they weren't coffee cups. They were coffee cups, actually, and they were made out of plastic. I was in there. I had a rip in my vessel, in my brain. I was in there like for 13, 14 days. Anyway, I got over it. I was fine, as you can see, but very painful. Let me say that. Very, very painful. But got over it. But I made sure I brought those coffee cups home with me. I brought home 2. God forgive me. And this was years ago, and I still have them. And I probably end up bringing one out just to show you how it looks like. But I love them because you can't find any of those. Everything is made out of porcelain, or I don't know what else. And when I try looking for those kind of cups, especially when they have a nice, cute design. They don't have them. Online, at the stores, I just have not been able to find any of those coffee cups that they have at the hospitals. They're just like non-existent. Anyway, at least I have 2. So I'm happy at least for that. But anyway, I'm out here. I did say that I wanted to be out here today, only because it is really beautiful out here, and I don't want. I mean, I might give it a go. Probably not here because I'm not really sure where we're going to be at during the winter. But it would have been awesome, like I mentioned, be out here and be like the Scandinavian cook and be out here and cooking something in the freezing cold. I love that guy. I just love him. But haven't been watching a lot of. Well, in Chicago, it's called WTTW. It's PBS, and he's usually on there. The same way with those famous cooks, Ming. Cooking with Ming and Julia Childs, when she was out airing all of her episodes, they were all on the PBS channel. Anyway, Windows to the World. That's how I always remembered it. Windows to the World. But yeah, so that's where he used to go. Whether he's still on there or not, I haven't seen. I haven't been watching it because, you know, you're on the internet. You have streaming, you know, here, live there, everything. I haven't, you know, I don't have an antenna connected to my smart TV, so I'm online on everything, and I stream everything. So, you know, I haven't been able. And I used to be faithful to, you know, that channel because I used to watch, you know, everything on there. The was it? I think it was Upstairs, Downstairs. Was it on that channel? Did it come out on that channel? I'm not really sure. I think it did. The Upstairs, Downstairs. And then a lot of other movies. Not so much The Crown. Maybe no. Oh. That famous. What was her name? Queen. Not Queen Elizabeth. Queen Mary? No, not Queen. They just did a whole thing about her with her husband. I can't remember her name. Anyway, she was a queen and she had children, and her husband was named Albert. That's all I remember. And that was on there, and a lot of other shows. But I usually watch all those shows on there. Yeah. So, going back to streaming and watching stuff and things like that. So, haven't been able to get back on there. So, like I said, I don't know whether he's on there or not anymore. I really don't know. So, but am drinking my tea. Still do have a sore throat, like I mentioned yesterday. But, you know, I had bronchitis when I was a little girl. So, usually when you had that sickness when you were little, and as you get older, if you catch a cold or anything, that persistent cough or cold, it's gonna take an extra 2 weeks for it to go away than your usual common cold that lasts like what, a week sometimes. Well, mine's last 2, sometimes 3 weeks, even longer than that, which is really a pain because you're all congested. You know, you're constantly, you can't taste anything, half of anything. It's just annoying, I tell you. But anyway, so much for that. Did bring the list out. You know me, I'm going to come out here with a list because I'm always forgetting what I'm talking about. And, yeah, I got my phone in my back. So, yeah, the video screw up yesterday. I do want to be taking some tours around the city only because I lived in Chicago all my life. I lived on the north side, I lived on the south side, northwest side, but never the east because the east is where the water is at. Our Lake Michigan, I think. Jesus, I don't even know. I think it's Lake Michigan. Oh my God. Anyway, so I'm going to be taking videos of everywhere, you know, tours of everywhere that I lived. My kava tea is still hot, thank God, and I need it as hot as I can get it, so it could like melt away all the congestion that I have in my throat. That's how come I try to drink it as hot as I can. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that hopefully not this week, but hopefully by next week, and hopefully if it's not raining, because in Chicago we just had a thunderstorm so big. I mean, you heard the thunder. It was really loud, but we didn't get that much rain. I think other places did get like tornadoes and things like that, and they got hit hard, but over here not as much, just the noise. And believe me, there was this one big bang. I thought, you know, when you hear something like that, you feel the power of God. You know, it's the power of God. Because, oh my God, that was loud. That was a big one. That was a big one. It's scary. It really scared my daughter. You know, she was telling me about it. It was like, Jesus, yeah, it was frightening. You know, like the whole earth was gonna like crack apart or something. But luckily the sun is out right now. We're fine. Everything's okay, and thank God for that. Oh, I was watching some somebody came out with these pictures, and I hope I'm not chopping up her name. Her name is Vivian Muir. Vivian Muir. Now I don't know if she was from Chicago or not, but all her pictures, I did see the Marina Towers in her photograph. She was a photographer, and in one of her pictures or photographs, she took pictures of the Marina Towers. Oh my God, was she from Chicago? I mean, I don't know. I really don't know, but she did have amazing, not footage of anything, just pictures, just all these beautiful, wonderful pictures from, I think, well, some of them were in color, and most of them were in black and white. But I don't know if it was like from the 1960s, 70s. I don't know. I didn't write down when she passed away, but the photographs were really, really inspiring. Like, really. I mean, you know how we do, or you know, we go in front of a mirror and we do all our you know, our vlogs or whatever, or we show, or I don't, but everybody shows what they're wearing or what they bought, and they wear and they jump and they change into different outfits in front of a mirror. Well, she did that with the camera, and I was like, oh my God. And she would take like selfies, you know, just pictures, but that was about it. Vivian Muir, that's her. You try, just Google Vivian. I mean, I don't know, or on YouTube, because I think I'm chopping up her last name, but yeah, she was a photographer. Awesome pictures. I really did enjoy seeing them. Couponing. Yeah, let's talk about that one. I have been so discouraged, okay? Like, I don't even want to do it no more. It's almost like everything is like you have to do it either, like I mentioned before, they want to go paperless. I get that. I understand that. You'll be lucky if you get any coupons in any inserts that you get through the mail. You go and you buy a $5, $6 newspaper only to get a tiny little thin sheet of hardly no coupons in there of an insert. It's frightening. And then they have all these rebates that you're doing all your, you know, rebates from here, rebates from there, and they don't want us to go paperless, but then we have to print out our own coupons on our printer. I don't know. And then they have coupon.com, and you have to pay for the stuff before you get whatever was off in your account, which is confusing to me. Instead of it being taken off right then and there, you gotta wait. I tell you, I am like so discouraged from couponing that I'm almost like to the point where I just forget it, unless somebody comes up with a new system, you know, I'm like saying adios couponing, because it's not doing anything for me. And everybody has been doing, you know, their hauls or whatever, or having their stockpiles. I'm almost sure everybody who had been doing those stockpiles 2 or 3 decades ago, I bet you any money their stockpiles are like literally dwindling, like seriously dwindling, and no more, you know, because even the stockpiles that I have been seeing, they don't seem to have that much in there. But yeah, that's where it's at. I'm just looking at the time right here. Okay, guys, so yeah, so that's where I'm at right now, and I'm just gonna finish my tea. I'm gonna go back inside, still working on those paper dresses. I'm gonna try to make a few of them today, but like a fish in the sea. So glad you caught me, and we'll catch you in my next video. Bye.